Hello all you beautiful people, and welcome back to another What We Know So Far video. I know it's been a second, but I'm with my son all day while my wife is at work, but I'm also working full-time, so it's very hard to find time to continuously put out these videos. But I have come up with a schedule, and they will remain a every Friday release. It was just these last 2 weeks that were a little bit of a hurdle, but as I find more time with my day, as far as my son and my wife getting home from work, these will continue to release every Friday, God willing. Anyway, it's time to explore, finally, after multiple attempts to tease this, explore the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise. For those unaware, Disney is actually developing multiple Pirates projects, and we highlight each project and share everything we know so far. So let's set sail and get into the nitty-gritty. So let's talk about Pirates Project number 1. Back in 2018, it was reported that Deadpool and Zombieland 2 writers Paul Wernick and Rhett Reese were brought on to write Pirates 6, but would drop out months later and were replaced by Chernobyl and The Last of Us creator Craig Mazin and Pirates alum Ted Elliott. While there have been no story details or massive updates on the project, it is still the main Pirates project Disney is actively working on. That said, in 2019, we exclusively reported that Guardians of the Galaxy star Karen Gillan was someone Disney was looking at to star. This project will exist in the previous Pirates of the Caribbean continuity, so a return from stars like Orlando Bloom, Keira Knightley, Brendan Thwaites, and Kea Scodelario is definitely on the table. Last of Us creator Craig Mazin recently commented on the completed script that was pitched to Disney, saying, "We pitched it and thought there was no way they're buying it, it's too weird." And they did. And then he wrote a fantastic script and the strike happened and everybody's waiting around. Moving on to Pirates Project number 2. In 2020, a report surfaced that Harley Quinn herself, Margot Robbie, would star in a female-led reboot from Bumblebee writer Christina Hodson. This project is not intended to be a spin-off, but a new story with new characters set in the Pirates universe. Despite rumors last year that this project was axed, franchise producer Jerry Bruckheimer dispelled that, saying, "I think that the script will come forward at a certain point. We developed 2 different stories for Pirates and the other one's going forward first, so that's what we're working on, to try to get that one made." The story Bruckheimer is referring to would be the first project we talked about previously. We had heard when this project was in active development, Disney was looking at some pretty big name actors to star alongside Margot Robbie. Names we heard included Jason Momoa, Richard Madden, and Sebastian Stan. Last but not least, the third Pirates project. A fun piece of information we shared on the Diz Insider show, which is making its triumphant return shortly, during our Rumor of the Week segment, which is also returning, is that Disney has put a Pirates of the Caribbean Disney Plus series on the drawing board and are in very early development stages. At this time, we do not have any further information on this project, as it's obviously still very early in production. Now, here's something that has been in all the previous videos, but we haven't got a segment name for it. We're going to call it the elephant in the room. Now, when we say elephant in the room, you know it's about to be the rumor segment. So please take this with the tiniest grain of salt, and please don't mistake our words for the truth, as we are all hoping for these next following topics to be true. It's what everybody wants to know. Is Johnny Depp returning to the franchise as Captain Jack Sparrow? A role that garnered him an Oscar nomination for his work in The Curse of the Black Pearl. Despite rumors last year that the actor had actually closed a deal to appear in a 6th movie, and that he was also planning to help co-write the film after his very public defamation trial against Amber Heard last year, the actor made it very clear that he would never forgive Disney for the way they publicly distanced themselves from him. Some insiders believe that he will return, but we at the Diz Insider are less than hopeful. Jerry Bruckheimer told Deadline earlier this year that he would still reach out to Depp because Johnny was both his friend and, quote, an amazing artist, acknowledging that enough time has passed between him, Disney, and Depp. He explained his reasoning by saying, "You go through things in life that you wish you hadn't done right." Walt Disney Studios president Sean Bailey was asked about Depp and said non-committal at this point, which is an inkling that a return is very possible. But who knows? Now, here is what we at the DisInsider know. We have talked with some people in the industry, and we have heard that the goal is to bring Depp back in a passing of the torch role. Whether that would be in a starring, supporting, or cameo role is currently unknown. But keep in mind that this is just a rumor, and the ongoing WGA, which thankfully just got a deal, so the writers are officially off strike, but the SAG strikes are still going on, so nothing is set in stone. And we just want to be very clear that we stand with the unions and hope the studios can facilitate an agreement soon. The franchise originated with the Pirates of the Caribbean theme ride attraction, which opened at Disneyland in 1967, the last Disney theme park attraction overseen by Walt Disney. The attraction can be found at 4 Disney theme parks, and since then it has become a moneymaker. The 5 films have grossed over $4.5 billion at the worldwide box office. The franchise has also become a revenue booster in video games, merchandise, and more. Alrighty guys, and that does it for today's video. Let me know which Pirates project are you looking forward to the most. Is it 1, 2, or 3? Let us know down in the comment section below. Anyway, check out the disinsider.com for all your up-to-date Disney news, and follow us everywhere at the DisInsider. We're on everything, I swear to God. Everything. Type in the DisInsider and you'll find us anywhere and everywhere. Make sure to like this video, subscribe if you haven't already, and comment if you want to. And please, for the love of God, hit that notification bell so you're notified whenever we drop a new video, just like this one. Alrighty guys, and that does it. I'm Derek, and we will see you all in the castle.